Hey y'all, what's good? Come on in here. We got some things to discuss. Come on in here now. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button. Let the party begin. So there's been some allegations going around that there was some foul play when nobody wanted to take Junior when Chrisean Rock got arrested. There was some suspicious alleged activity going on in the bathroom with two women that no one knew of. Hey, Odine, you are the first one into the live, honey. Hey, babe, how are you doing? I'm so sad, yo. This is why. I know it is. There were two alleged women that went into the bathroom to allegedly change Junior's diaper. Now, people are speculating that they either were probably taking pictures to sell to maybe like, TMZ or, one of those places where they will pay for pictures or videos of hi, hello. They will pay, hey Jackie, prayers for Junior. Yes. I heard that you did too. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that first. I want to bring that up because he needs to be talked about first because that really should be our main focus and really not on Krishan. Oh my God, what's up? Putting your mind to it. What's up? Hello, sweetie. What's good? But we're gonna get into Chrisean Rock. I mean, Junior first. Then we're gonna get into this Krishan thing second, lastly, you know um is this the end of Blueface and Chrisean Rock? It might be for a minute because I heard Wack 100 talking about how she got no bails in like 4 states, Oklahoma being one of them, Baltimore no bail, so wherever she goes there's no bail. So they're gonna have their way with her. You have to put into um mind that even if she doesn't end up doing 3 years sentence for what she owes for probation in Oklahoma, let's just say out of all 4 states that she owes probation time to, they give her a couple of months each state. It could add up to a few years. That alone, just out of the 4 states, you know what I'm saying? So she's still looking at time. Hey, pretty blue eyes. Hi, sweetie. Yep. She's still, I don't see 4 states, no bonds. I mean, no bill. I said no bond. Same thing. No bill. Because she's on the list. She's on the ish list. And I just can't see that they're not going to penalize her like severely. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Oklahoma may, have a change of heart and soften the blow and not make her do the rest of the sentence in probation time. Maybe they won't let her do the whole entire, but she's probably gonna serve at least. She might serve like 6 months to a year or maybe 90 days or something. Some people said 30 days, but I think that's people that just wanna think, for the better and not the worse. And I respect that. I'm not trying to, diss nobody, and I'm not trying to call nobody no rock tards and all them names people are called that support Chrisean Rock. They go in hard for her. I respectfully respect you because you're strangers, and for you guys to be so concerned about someone that you don't know in real life, that goes to show how big your heart is and how good your heart is. So I respect people that support Chrisean, but we just don't need to be getting overboard with stuff that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And she did this to herself. She's already knew she was liable of getting set up. from the circus, and she just put herself in a situation where a vulnerable situation where now she can't get out of it. She should have went on ahead and turned herself in. Not only is it worse for her, but it's bad for Junior. He's too young to be without both parents. Exactly, Jackie. And not only that, when you get arrested and listen, all those courts in all those different states, they are well aware that Chrisean was on social media and was saying that she was well aware that she had legal obligations that she needed to take care of, but she just wasn't going to turn herself in because she wanted to raise her son. So that got back to these judges. Even the California judge, she brought Chrisean Rock up before they started court, and she was saying, "I'm not a fan of Chrisean or whatever," and she said her piece. But she said a lot of things have gotten back to me from social media that was said, and things that went viral that Chrisean was basically sharing with her fans and her supporters. And she, the judge didn't appreciate it, how she's playing in these courts' faces. And this was the California judge that was on Blueface's case. And that was another reason why Carlissa got kicked out the courthouse, because she didn't like the fact that the judge was bringing up Chrisean Rock when it really was a concern of her son. And it was he going to get out. I love Rock, but she should have taken care of her business before she could help someone else. Exactly. This could open a CPS case too, y'all. Yep. You're right, Taylor, girl 77. How you doing, sweetie? So right, Jackie. But let me just say this to you, like getting back on Junior really quickly. So there was allegations that some foul play could have allegedly taken place. There were two unidentified women that brought Junior into the bathroom, and allegedly they said they were changing his diaper. Now, one looked like she appeared to be on crutches, the one that was in a pink and white jogging suit. And, a lot of people are giving backlash to Carlissa and uh, Blueface's father, Big Jonathan, because they were so busy arguing with each other about who was taking the baby and who wasn't going to take the baby. That they weren't even paying attention that strangers went into the bathroom with this little boy and changed his diaper. They could have been fondling him. They could have been taking pictures for the paparazzi to sell. They could have been recording. It could have been all kind of stuff going on. You just don't know. And a lot of people were saying that they look really strange when they came out the bathroom after changing Junior. So there was a lot going on, and the focus was definitely not on Junior at all. Kiki from the football team with Marsh and Rock, she hurt her ankle last game. Okay, it says the other woman, I don't know who she is. Yeah, but a lot of people are saying they don't know who that girl is with the pink and white jogging suit. Now, Chrisean probably knows her, but they don't know her. So that's why that was a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I just really feel like I really feel bad for Junior, because when Chrisean was being Chrisean and not being responsible, clearing up her legal obligations and so on and so forth, she wanted to, be in her son's life, but you're not going to be in your son's life running from the law. You're going to end up, making it worse for yourself, because when you get picked up and you have warrants, they always say it's best to clear them up, because when you get arrested and they bring you in that way, it don't look good. It's almost like the courts are looking at it like you're only here because you got arrested, you got caught doing something, and that's how you got to these courts, because you got arrested, and now you're trapped. It looks better when you go and just handle your responsibilities and go into court and just clear up your warrants on your own. But she didn't do that. And so now she has made this, a mess up situation. She's still in custody in California, because I looked her up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. She's still in custody in California. TMZ said, and I'm going to say allegedly, because we don't know how true it is, but it's looking like they're going to be having her to Oklahoma. And I keep telling you, that's the only court that I know of that has been on everyone's tongue, that people have been, going to the clerk's office, pulling up legal documents on that situation, and they know what the courts are looking to do with Chrisean. And allegedly, they're trying to give her the rest of her probation sentence in jail. They wanted to do the rest of her sentence in jail. So I don't know. She might go to court, and the judge might have a heart to heart and change. You know, I don't know if it's a guy or a female, but change their mind. But that'll be she'll be lucky if that happens. Chrisean Marsh, the grandfather, and the blogger all know Kiki. The one with the pink. Oh, okay. All right. Well, still, I don't think that Chrisean would have wanted Kiki handling her child, because like somebody has said, I was looking at a live stream, if there was damages done from that hernia because she didn't take him to the hospital when she should have, she doesn't want people to see the damage that she could have caused to Junior. A lot of people were talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it does seem sometime to me like Chrisean is covering up some things that's going on with Junior. I don't really want to stay stuck on that, but I don't say too much about it, but something just doesn't something's not quite right. And I think now it's gonna all come out, and this is the day that Chrisean did not want to have to run into. Nope, she just met her too. I think it's I'm trying to tell you, pretty blue eyes, right? And she just met her. I don't care if Kiki and they all know her or not. She's not somebody that they know like that, like they know Marsh. So she don't have no business even doing that. Changing nobody's diaper, no kid's diaper. You just met. You don't know what Kiki's about. The judge was wrong for what she did, and she can be held accountable for her actions in the front of the High Court, Superior Court, a Supreme Court, for the behavior, because Rock didn't have anything to do with Blueface case. And said, yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying too, Stacey, that she had nothing to do with it, and that judge should not have mentioned about Chrisean Rock. She wasn't a fan of Chrisean Rock. The judge shouldn't even have mentioned Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock had nothing to do with Blueface's case. And also that those allegations about the meth being found in Blueface's cell or implanted on him, Wack 100 said that wasn't no meth that they found. So that was a rumor. So, I mean, like I said, you just don't know, because Wack lies too. We've caught him in a few lies. He lied about how Blueface got locked up listening to Chrisean Rock and going to Las Vegas, when Chrisean Rock was already in Las Vegas and was trying to. I mean, when Blueface was already in Las Vegas and was trying to get Chrisean to go out there. Chrisean was on the phone with him at the Cool's Kicks sneaker shop, and I could pull it up again if you don't believe me. And she was on the phone with Blueface, and he was already in Las Vegas trying to get her to go out there. She was in California, he was in Las Vegas. But Wack 100 says a different story. And the story it's been flipped, where he's making it seem like Chrisean was in Las Vegas, and it was like, oh, you can't come out here with me. What is Wack 100 your daddy? And then Blueface ended up letting her talk him into going, and that's how he had got in trouble with that the club owner that he owes all that money to. But no, that's farther from the truth. So we know that Wack 100 lies. You don't know what to believe with him. And he might tell some of the story, but he adds to it. And he's going around social media dragging Chrisean Rock once again, calling her all kind of bees, like he just wasn't up here about a month and a half ago talking about how Blueface is so in love with Chrisean, and he got to basically fall back. If that's what Blueface wants, then that's what he gonna give him. But now she gets locked up. Now you gonna be on everybody's platform, and trust and believe he'll be back on Vlad TV's platform. He gonna be on Hollywood Unlocked. He's gonna be on No Jumper. He gonna be on every platform that you can think of that he's on a regular basis. He will definitely be on their platform. And he's gonna be chatty patty running his mouth. And let me tell you something. I believe Wack had something to do with Chrisean getting locked up and the LAPD. 5 of them coming in there, rushing up on Chrisean and locking her up because one, Wack 100 was the one that said he told her not to go to court that day because they were gonna lock her up. How would he know that? 2, Bodine was a red flag. Something was popping off because he's the one that told Denat, go downstairs to the first floor. They're locking Chrisean Rock up. So he knew it. They all knew when they all came into court that it was probably somebody that they contacted prior to going to court, letting them know, informing local officials that she was going to be at court and snatch her before she goes into court. And that's what happened. She told Kiki to take her baby until Marsh comes and get her baby from the courts. And she lives with Rock. Sometimes her and Smiley is always together, and you see the 3 practice on the court. Yeah. I'm so sick of Wack. Everybody's sick of Wack. Marcy. Jackie Moore. Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I'm telling you, it's a lot going on, and I honestly think too. Now they're premiering the Blue Girls. I mean, yeah, the Blue Girls Club. Now she doesn't do anything financially or business wise, as far as making money unless she gets Blueface's permission. And like when Ray J was trying to give her her own television show, she said that it had to go through Blueface. You got to talk to my husband, like give me a number and your information. I'll pass it on to Blueface. But Blueface is the one that he conducts her like her business decisions, and he negotiates. She don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to do it because she feels as though it's like a disrespect to talk to a person about business, her making money without consulting with Blueface because he runs the show, basically. So, she pretty much has a show up in the air that Ray J as I guess is willing to create for her. And she will be her own boss, but the ball is in Blueface's court because Ray J has to wait to Blueface finds time, even though he's locked up, he got all the time in the world, to call him so that they can make business moves with this show that because that Blueface gonna have his hands in it, all that money. But it's really sad because there's a show coming up, I think next week, and they're gonna be premiering footage that they never premiered from when like Bonnie Lachey and all them chicks were on there on the Blue Girls Club. But is Chrisean going to get any residuals, any money from that? Is what I'm trying to say. Is Wack 100 going to get Chrisean's half? Who knows? He probably set Rock up. You already know it. People keep saying that Chrisean set herself up, but she been to court plenty of times. She been places plenty of times around Popo, and they didn't touch her. They went to the house. When the house got robbed, when the house didn't get robbed, but attempted to come over there to rob Chrisean Rock, and they had to call the police. The police didn't take her in then. I told you, a person might know a cop in real life and have that cop talk to some of their people that other cops that they work with. that would be handling that situation in that area that could lock Chrisean Rock up and put a birdie in that cop's ear when you see Chrisean Rock, lock her up on site. Wack could have put that phone call in on the strength of that, and that's why Chrisean's in jail right now. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I'm quite sure Wack could make a phone call and have some of his peoples get jammed up. He might be a gang banger, but he sure enough knows people that are popo. And trust and believe he could even pay off these police to do some undermining, you know what I'm saying, backdoor stuff. And that's why Chrisean's in jail now. But yeah, they said somebody set her up. And then you got people that don't support Chrisean Rock, and they get mad when they hear you say, well, Chrisean set herself up. Nobody set her up. Nah, you're right. She could have set herself up because she was going into courthouses with warrants. You're absolutely right. But I believe in this case, though, it had nothing to do with her doing the crash dummy move going into the court with warrants. I think somebody set her up. I think the reason why the judge said Chrisean's name is because the last court date, she said they got special treatment. Yep, yeah, a lot of people were saying that, Trina Bell. Yep. And people was writing the judge about what Chrisean had said on her live. Oh yeah, and she also had said, and I'm hearing that was a lie, that Blueface got a chance to hold the baby. But how is Blueface gonna get a chance to hold the baby and he's got handcuffs? How are you holding the baby with handcuffs? I feel so bad for Junior. Wack stop. It says that because he wanted to involve and Ray J didn't want Wack involved in the show. So that's why that's why we're going back and forth with Lenny about the. Oh wow. Honestly, both parents locked up. Yep, that's crazy. She just repeating the cycle. Yeah, it says why do it again, knowing the consequences. Sad situation, girl. I love you. Blueface sent a message when she didn't come home that night. Where is Blueface's message about Junior and Chrisean being arrested and how his parents were acting? Everything. Right, exactly. He well, she was allegedly paying for the phone bill, Chrisean Rock, for Blueface and Chrisean, but she'll be in jail. So if they don't pay Chrisean phone bill, they probably won't be in contact with Blueface neither, because I think Blueface calls his own phone that Chrisean pays for to get in contact with Wack and them. He's gonna have to be calling collect either Wack 100 or Bodine, because that phone probably gonna be turned off. Because I don't see Chrisean getting out no time soon, because even when she clears up I think she has a warrant in California, right? If I'm not correct, put a Y in the chat. I don't know, but I know she got one in Oklahoma. I know she got one in Baltimore. I heard, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find anything in California. I know she's got a case now because she got arrested in the courthouse, so she picked up another charge just being arrested. That's why it's so stupid to sit there if you know you got 4 and 5 warrants, to sit there and have them people come get you like that. Wack 100 said he has a friend who is a police force number one. I believe it, Odine. It says Wack tried to stop Ray J, but he couldn't stop him, and Ray still put it out. But you see how they just stopped all the fussing online. All of a sudden, they are involved in the whole situation. Hey, Kansas 66, thank you, sis, for the Cash App. Thank you so much, sweetie. Mwah! Thank you, sis. SL, I respectfully disagree with her being set up. I think her luck finally ran out. Yep, Yep, you're right. You know what I'm saying? We're playing devil's advocate, and you're right. There's a possibility that just her luck ran out. Maybe Whack 100 didn't set her up. I just think the way it went down, it was like it just seemed like a lot of people knew what was gonna happen. I don't know. I just got that vibe, and that's the only reason why I've been just saying that. I'm thinking that a lot of people, even the ones that don't care for each other, they all knew that perhaps one of the people in the circle was gonna call the popo on Chrisean Rock and get her out of town, get her get her taken off this planet so everybody can live in harmony. I guess they think if Chrisean's not around anymore, that the world would be a better place, and that's really messed up. But that's how it seems to be. Blueface confirmed that he held Junior. Oh, okay. She was paying all the bills. Well, she ain't got to pay him now. Shoot, the legal system has set her free. Hello, everyone. Hey, Vet, how you doing, sweetie? The real Mahogany said, "It's okay, Warren." It says it's the okay Warren and the James Wright, which is a what did you say? A missile? Let me see. No, it says no more. Hey, Daddy, California, shut it down. You funny, Angela. You're making me weak. I think she wanted to be taken in because it seemed planned out the way she went out to chill, and also everything was on point from her going to court and from Mars showing up very fast for the baby. You think she wanted? You think Raquel? You think that she wanted Raquel? You think she wanted for them to arrest her? Why didn't she just turn herself in? Why do it like that? It says the real Mahogany. It says, and he had the key players that were there. Yep. Mm-mm. I don't know. It's just I don't know. She's locked up now, and I don't think that California is gonna drop the ball and just release her after she clears up any legal obligations that she might have in California. I think that they're going to definitely get on Oklahoma and say, "Listen, if you really want this fugitive, you got to come get her. We're not paying to have her to your state. We got to pay for that. If you want to get this fugitive, what they do is they give them a certain amount of time that the state that wants the fugitive. And if they don't come and get them within, I think, 30 days or something like that, every state is different. But if they don't come get them, they release them. They will release them. A lot of states, they used to do that years ago, have you around to all your courts. Have you to the next court nearest them that there's a warrant out at. They don't do that anymore. They don't do that no more. It says no bill. Yep. And a transfer to okay. Yeah, they're not none of not she has like 4 warrants and they're all no bills, Whack 100 said. No bills. I think she felt by turning herself in, she thought Junior would say it wasn't on her. I don't know. Tamar, Tony, Whack, all on the young girl. 30 days to pick up. Yep. And if they don't pick up within that time, they will let her go. When he gets older, just one has no bill. I don't know. I heard it was all 4 of them. She has no bill on Baltimore, Oklahoma. And they was saying he was saying all 4. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a commentary video on it, and you'll be able to hear what he said. But I'll say one thing about Wack 100. He does know the law, man, because he's helped out a lot of people that been jammed up that are his proteges. You know, people who he's managed, in the industry, and he's helped them out a lot with legal situations. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, Bill in California, 20,000. Yeah, Oklahoma, Baltimore, California. I don't know what the fourth court is. I have no idea. Somebody said it was in Nevada. I don't see nothing. Matter of fact, let me look it up now. Hold on a second. Let me see if it's. Somebody said she got a case in Nevada. I hadn't seen it unless I punched in something wrong. But I'm gonna look now. Nevada. I don't think she does though, but a few people have came in here and said she did. So I don't know. Nope. I don't see nothing for Nevada. I don't see anything for Nevada. So I don't know why. And like when we used to talk about her legal obligations, people had said she even has a case in Nevada. I never heard of it. Well, it's time for her to sit down somewhere and think about her life and her baby. She's too young to be going through this drama. Exactly. But I think she likes some of it too. She's like Blueface. She likes the drama. She likes that attention she gets. You are so right, Angela. Let's see. They have been after Chrisean since she refused to sign to their company. Let me ask you a question. I want you guys to answer this. I'm curious to know who knows this. Prior to Chrisean Rock assaulting Jonathan, what's his name? Jonathan Wright. Did Chrisean Rock know him, or she met him when she was at the show with Tamar Braxton? I want to hear what you guys got to say about what I just asked you guys. Did she know Jonathan back then? Did she, did she literally put hands on someone she didn't know that was part of Tamar's you said I don't know. I want to hear put your comments in the comment section. There's a reason for why I'm asking you this. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. I want to know how many people know if she knew the guy she assaulted. She met him that night. Oh, really? Well, watch this. Watch this, guys. It shocked me too, but that's not true. Watch this, guys. Hold up. Wait a minute. And when you see this, you're gonna be like, "Wow, she looked younger and everything." So check this out, guys. Let me read the comments first. They were in similar circles. All right. Now you're not saying that because you're trying to you almost get where I'm going with this now. Are you sure that you knew that? Okay, all right. Because I sometimes I be thinking people. Sometimes I think people are like, I think that she's trying to get to that they knew each other prior, and I am. Her hair looked really pretty. That color looked pretty on her, actually. That pretty color. This video was done 2 years ago. February 27th, 2022. You see how young she was here? She wasn't pregnant with Junior, and he was doing her hair, Jonathan. She been knew Jonathan. So a lot of people were saying from the past that she went to Tony Braxton, I mean to Tamar Braxton's show and put paws on one of her besties. And a lot of people, looked at it like, she had no right to put her hands on that man. And a lot of people were saying, well, she probably did it because she didn't know him. She felt uncomfortable and she's been through a lot and she reacted because he had touched her. And that's why she assaulted him. She did know him. There was no reason for her to feel uncomfortable. She was associates with him from 2022. So they probably knew each other before 2022. They just did a video while he was doing her hair in 2022. She knew exactly who Jonathan was. So when she put hands on Jonathan, she was probably most likely under the influence. That's probably what made her put hands on her, because she was under the influence. You know how she gets violent when she's under the influence. But as far as her knowing Blueface, I mean Jonathan, she been knew him. So we can't run with this. She felt uncomfortable because she don't know him. And she's been through a lot of things in her life. And she felt violated. So that's why she put paws on him. No. She did that because she's like, I'm Chrisean Rock, and what I say goes. And I'm about to turn that off because she's about to do something stupid. It's time for me to turn that off because I don't need all that. This ain't no strip show. Because that girl's a trip. I love Chrisean from day one. I had hope she would grow up after Junior, but unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. I still have hopes for her because she is young enough to fix her life. Yeah, she is. I heard she knew each other before. I just want Rock to come out, change her life around, take care of herself and her baby, and leave these people behind who don't give two rocks about. Exactly. You're right, Odine. Don't give two blanks about her. No, they just seen each other at different events. Well, they were together when you just seen her getting her hair done, because she dragged him after he did that hairstyle, and she said that the hairstyle had her hair coming out, her real hair coming out. So they were associates or whatever you want to call it 2 years ago, prior to her meeting Tamar. She's gonna be a mess without her phone. Suppose that's a different Jonathan. Who's a different Jonathan? That's the same Jonathan. What you talking about? Hold up now. Let me pull this up now. That's not no different Jonathan. History. Let me go to my history. And then matter of fact, where's the other video where she yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Share. So what does this say right here? What does that say right there? Let's move this out the way. Chrisean Rock seems ungrateful after Jonathan Wright did her hair and gets Blueface's name tattooed. Let me see. That's the same person. That's the same person. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago right here. It says right here 2 years ago. You see that? After she got that hair done, you see the color? Remember he did her hair? After she got this hair done, she started complaining that right here that Chrisean Rock struggles to get her wig off after using 2 bottles of glue removal and claims she got bald spots after Jonathan Wright's wig install. So what are you talking about? So who said that? I want to see who said that. The real mahogany, you said that's a different Jonathan. So what do you mean by different Jonathan? He was a different person or something? Cuz that's the same Jonathan. They probably talking about the time when she fought that girl in Vegas. Meanwhile, yeah, when she's like she was some type of dude. She snuffed her real quick. She was pregnant with Junior. That's probably what they're talking about. No, that I'm allegedly hearing that they picked her up because the state picked up the assault with Jonathan Wright and charged her again. This is what allegedly they're saying that happened. That Jonathan is a hairstylist and he appeared on Bad Boys Club. No, wrong Jonathan. So which Jonathan? What is the guy's name? Jonathan, what's his last name? That's suing her. His name is James Wright. Okay, okay. Okay, I thought you okay. Well, anyway, she dragged that little sweet bone that did that hairdo, which I thought was nice. That burgundy was nice on her. I'm sorry. I thought I'm James Jonathan. Hey, look now. Bete. Jonathan, who does hair looks completely different. Well, I don't know. To me, they look the same. Maybe because I'm tired. No, she did not know James. Okay, he's not James from Tamar Braxton. Okay, Jonathan. Yeah, okay. Because I follow Jonathan. He does Jaidyn's weaves and he does Tasiki's. And I think he's done Krishan's a couple of times. He does a lot of the celebrity sisters, hairdos. She met him at the show. Okay, when she met Tamar Braxton, the person she hit was okay. She didn't know him. Okay, I was thinking that was the same guy. My bag, my bag. I retract my statement. I sorry. Two different people. Okay, you made it clear. Hey Bianca, she assaulted James Wright Chanel. Okay. Jonathan would know James is his name who she attacked. The person she got was James. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Just like you making it clear to me that I got them mixed up, I'm making it clear to you. Hit that like or that dislike button. I says I don't think she hit him. My opinion, and I'm sticking with it. It says comical. Some of these people know every time she goes to the bathroom. Not me, because I don't care when she goes, because it probably stinks in there. You have the rumper. I know we know that, Latoya. You late. That's late. You late. Let it go. Okay, we all know I got them mixed up. I'm sorry. Don't crucify me, please. Don't crucify me, please. Since James is the one she hit. All right, yep. Look up Jonathan, then look up. All right, okay. It's not that serious. I promise you. I'm not gonna lose no sleep over mixing up these two men. I'm not. Let's get over it now. That's him. They look completely different. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the recap video to get off of the subject of this mess that we're talking about now. Because like I said, y'all confirmed it enough. We don't have to keep beating a dead horse in the head. I thought that it was the same person. That's why I asked. And y'all told me. So let's let it go.
There you go.
I didn't even have this problem with your baby mama subject.
I am Chrisean. Just be quiet.
Just be
Please.
quiet.
Just be quiet.
He put his sauce on the
What is she talking about right now? I'm out, man. I'm gone, man. I'm gone, face.
Oops.
Did you notice, like, hit him? We took a loss.
All this lecturing, I get
No,
it.
it's not lecturing. We didn't
What's
lost
going
over
on? We're
$2
working.
million.
Right now, making. What are you talking about?
Listen. You can't make up the
No,
$2 million.
yes, I can.
Because even if you make
I'm
the
making
$2
way
million,
more
we
than
still
that.
$2 million behind.
Way more.
So what I need you to do, right, is have a mind to where
What?
you gonna make some adjustments.
Wait,
Can
what
you
is
keep
it?
y'all personal indoors? And even when it's indoors, off
What?
the camera.
Why are we talking?
Can you keep y'all personal shit
You
off
is not
social
my
media?
dad. Hold
I
on.
don't want to be your dad.
Or my manager.
Only thing I'm saying is this.
What?
Can we keep the personal indoors and off
Who are
camera?
you talking to? My name is Chrisean. I'm not even that bad. Like, oh, we have these little slip-ups. Cool, but all that, we are working every day, 24/7.
I'm not asking about y'all working. I'm saying the personal things, the fights, the disputes.
That's not even all that. We're not even doing all that. Nothing's going on. We're chilling.
You want to see all these denial letters on my emails?
I don't even.
Cancellation
Just
letters?
hand them all that. Just handle all that, right? Wacky.
Handle it. You're not communicating with me. You still, can you keep the
I
personal?
don't want to talk. Like, I really would.
So it's just going to continue to be what it's going to be.
I don't give a who say about ooh, ah.
Yeah, but I give
Okay.
some business.
All right.
Remember, our business was going before you was inserted in his
What
business.
business are you talking about? I get you, bro,
Okay,
but you
cool.
still talking.
You were just on TMZ today.
I was?
You know, Hollywood Unlocked every
She
other
said
day.
I was?
Every other day. Your career is on an incline because of the headlines you guys make.
Well, I came with him.
His career is on a
It
decline.
don't matter what. I came with him.
It don't matter what.
It's gonna get handled. It's gonna go better. This is some regular.
Even if you don't calm down, it's going to hurt your career.
We are gonna calm down.
It'll
we are
get
gonna
to a
get help.
point where
That's
your
why we have a
career be hurt.
team. That's why we're gonna do this. We show up for each other. We show up for whatever we got going on. Like, we stop showing up, that's when, oh yeah, we not. But we showing up, so it's whatever. I get what you talking about, the negative. Cool. That's something that can be fixed. Be chilling. We got this.
I hope you're right.
Blue love you. I
well,
love
she
you.
was wrong.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know?
We love
Chilling.
you. Okay.
Have a good day.
Hey guys, back with another video. But before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. So I'm going to say this to you. They were waiting to see Chrisean fail from the beginning. I think it's a setup, and a lot of people are going to say that Chrisean Rock set herself up. And yes, she has to a certain extent. When I say they are a setup, it could have been a setup from the courts. It could have been a setup on Blueface's part, not knowing how to part ways with Chrisean Rock and feeling the guilt of what he's done to his family with Jaidyn, Alexis, her being the main chick and Chrisean Rock being the side chick, or Wack 100, Bodine, Carlissa. You know, there's so many people that were frenemies or enemies of Chrisean Rock. They were all waiting for the setup, the fail. It has been designed from the beginning to get Chrisean Rock out of the picture. To if they kept her in the picture to get the coins from her, but remove the toxic relationship that Blueface and Chrisean had out the picture, because it wasn't gonna last for a lifetime. We see it differently. We look at them as the Bonnie and Clyde of social media, and I really agree to that. But Wack 100 and the frenemies and her enemies see that differently. Wack 100 looks at You
it like
already know that'd be
he's
the
not going to
perfect
be
way
able
for
to
him to
get to the
cop out.
bag or stay close with Blueface if he has Chrisean Rock around. Chrisean Rock is a threat to many of entities that, you know,
are attached to the circus. And I really feel as though she was set up either way. I don't care if people look at it like she set herself up, because at a certain extent, she did set herself up, because she had no business with warrants going into a courtroom and thinking that because she's Chrisean Rock that she can't be faded, that she can't be arrested. I think that they gave her enough rope and she hung herself. That's an old saying. And it's really sad that she did this to herself. She had choices that could have been made, wiser choices that could have been made, and she chose to be Chrisean, and that's okay, being a realist and being who you are and standing on what you stand on and what you believe. But some things are just common sense, and I don't think that she was using common sense by one, holding him down to the point of not making any income the 6 or 7 months that he's been gone, two, not being, I think, more of a mother to her son. She's focusing the energy and the direction of where she was heading, going in the future with Blueface and herself. It didn't seem like it was a family dynamic involving Junior. It was all about making Blueface happy. Now, we all know that the episodes of
I certainly
clips
can,
that they
Cancer
did not play
66.
or
I
air
can.
of the Blue Girls Club are going to be airing this week. And we all know that Tronic Network was trying to make a deal for Chrisean Rock to have her own television show. However,
I used to do commentary on Carlissa, but it didn't show a lot of interest in my community. So I stopped doing it. And even like with the Bonnie Lachey, it was kind of hard to gather people's attention with that situation as well. So I stopped doing content on Bonnie Lachey as well. But yeah, I'll definitely do a commentary video. I'll probably do one tomorrow, if you guys want me to, on my thoughts on that whole situation and Carlissa's, in my opinion, her stance on everything, and how do I think she's wrong, or if what some of what she's saying is the truth, or that I can agree with. Yeah, I'll do a video on that. I certainly will.
she's not doing business with anyone unless Blueface was to co-sign it, speak to these people, and make those business decisions. Now, remember, Tronic Network came about after Blueface went to jail, so there's really no signing of any papers releasing that the women that were in the Blue Club's set and was making money back then. We don't know if they've signed contracts and if they're going to get residuals from the airing of this show. The way they signed the contract, I believe, in my opinion, they didn't have any future plans of a Tronic Network, coming into play, and clips that weren't, hour long, episodes of stuff that we did not see the public. They probably did know when they signed their John Hancock on that line that if something was to come about, that the only one would eat off of it would be the manager of Wack 100, and of course the narrator of the whole show, which would be Blueface. And I'm just wondering, now that they got Chrisean out the way, if she was waiting for him to take care of all her business deals, like even with the Ray J letting her get her own show and her not wanting to really deal with him directly and letting Blueface handle that, is she going to be a part of the bag now that she's locked up? Was this planned so that they could um get her half of what she could potentially be earning off of these premieres that have not been released of a few years ago when they were shooting this show? There's a lot of sketchy, shady stuff going on. There's a lot of people that are doing some undermining things behind the scenes. We've seen Blueface's father flip flop, and the behavior of what he did in the courtroom yesterday, well, the courthouse, I should say, further lets me know that it's a dangerous, tricky situation. And he felt paranoid because he almost probably felt like how Chrisean felt, like y'all people ain't gonna rock me to sleep. This is why he had got anxiety. didn't want to have nothing to do with, the situation with Chrisean being taken into custody or with his grandson because he looked at it as a setup. Just like I'm saying, this is a setup with the situation with Chrisean Rock and how it went down. It's just too coincidental. And I really think that it was a setup. I think that well, we know that they knew she was coming into the court, the officials, the five LAPDs
Thank
that
you,
arrested
Anetta.
her. However, who were the perpetrators? Who were the ops that informed them that she was definitely coming into a court? Who confirmed that she was coming? How did they know? How did they set this up and assume that she was coming in just because she came in the last time? Somebody told on Chrisean Rock and set her up for what happened to her. And, you can't say, I was about to say, she needs to be real careful, but it's already been done. I mean, a lot of people are saying now it's good that they got her into custody. Now she can clear up her legal obligations. And I hope that is the case. Now she can clear them up and be free and clear. But I hope that they don't hold her with all the allegations swarming around social media, if any of that is true, or even a part of it is true, that she's going to have to serve a sentence, even a portion of the 3 to 4 years allegedly that she owes probation. I think it's only 3. People are saying 4, but I honestly think it's only 3, but I could be wrong. Put it in the comment section of the video if she even has to serve a portion of that sentence and not the whole sentence. That's just going to give Blueface ample time to get the kryptonite that he needs. So when Chrisean gets out, he can trigger her going forwards. Remember, Chrisean Rock is on, she's arrested. She's in jail. She's in custody. But this has been put on pause, just like it's been put on pause with Blueface and his antics and things that he does to trigger the circus, to motivate them to get onto social media and just have
He
drama
sure
because he
will,
knows that
Anetta.
drama sells. And as long as he keeps that entertainment going, it's going to keep him in the algorithm and he's going to get to a bag. Any means necessary, even if it means cutthroating Sean Rock and putting salt on her name, dragging her character, you know what I'm saying, and flip-flopping between Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock and other women. Anything to get to the bag, any means necessary, he's going to use and utilize everything possible to get to that money.
Yeah, so it's a lot of um it's like there's no loyalty amongst none of them. They're all warring with each other. They got smoke with each other. Everybody's trying to get clout and chase the bag. Even got the mother doing it, Carlissa. It's crazy. But I don't know what's going on with these baddies because I had put up a Tommy Lee arrest. She got arrested too yesterday for assaulting some men and poking them in the face. That video didn't do well because everybody wants to hear about Chrisean, but I'm gonna recap that as well. Oops.
Monday morning outside a night. Reality TV personality and rap artist was arrested early Monday morning outside a nightclub in Miami Beach. Police arrested 39-year-old Atasha Chizad Jefferson, better known as Tommy Lee, at approximately 2:20 a.m. Outside Club Live, located at 4441 Collins Ave. According to police, officers arrived to find Jefferson being held with her arms behind her back by the victim in the incident. The victim told police that Jefferson, who he did not know, approached him suddenly in a very close proximity and tried to place something in his hand, according to an arrest report. Police said the victim did not take the item and tried to ignore Jefferson, who allegedly became upset and poked the victim in the face. It was after that physical contact that the victim grabbed Jefferson's arms and held them behind her back until police could arrive per an arrest form. During their investigation, police said they viewed surveillance footage that showed the incident, which corroborated the victim's account of what happened. Jefferson, who previously appeared on Love Hip Hop Atlanta, was arrested on a battery charge and taken to jail without incident. Current baddies and love hip-hop Atlanta star Tommy Lee ended her Sunday night in handcuffs as cops arrested her over a weird incident that allegedly went down at Live nightclub. According to Miami PD records obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, cops arrived on the scene to find Tommy being restrained by a man who claims he had just been assaulted by the 39-year-old reality star. The man told cops he was standing outside the entrance to Live when he was approached by TL, who he thinks was trying to hand him an unknown object. The guy says he didn't accept the item because he never met Tommy. He claims Tommy then became belligerent and aggressive and allegedly said she would have him killed. According to him, Tommy eventually got physical, poking him in the face during their altercation, which proved to be the last straw for him. The police report states the man immediately grabbed Tommy by the arms, turned her around, and held her until the cops arrived. Police reviewed the surveillance and found it lined up enough with the man's account to place Tommy under arrest for misdemeanor battery.
Another one, but before I stop, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that the notification bell is on
I'm
with the
trying to
option
tell you,
all.
they're
So
wilding
when
out
I
here.
upload my
These
videos,
females.
you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below. So getting
She better
directly
be lucky that
into it,
man didn't
I
hurt
don't know
her.
what's going on with these baddies, but there are a lot of things going on. We all know that Chrisean just got arrested yesterday in court, being Chrisean, thinking that she was invincible and got caught up and got arrested. They're allegedly saying that they set it up because they had a feeling that she was going to appear into court for Blueface's case, court appearance,
Very
and
dangerous.
that's when they was gonna snatch her up, and that's
Well,
what they
I'm
did.
gonna
Now we get
go
another
watch your
baddies,
video
Tommy
after this
Lee.
live.
She
Yeah.
was, I guess, under the
10-66, that's
influence of
crazy.
some substance. She walked up to a man she did not know, allegedly. This is what the man is saying. And she assaulted the man. She actually poked him in the face because he refused to take what the man could not even identify, and he didn't know Tommy Lee for that matter, so he sure enough was not going to take anything from her, and she was under the influence and acting really weird and strange. I don't blame him. And then she gets mad and pokes him in the face. Now, she's very lucky. We're not on baddies, Tommy Lee and Chrisean Rock. We are in real life. And that was a man. You are lucky that he restrained you and did not put hands on you. He could have put a pause on you, and I mean, you both would have been arrested, or you could have been unalived. Anything could have happened. If there's any truth that this man does not know who Tommy Lee is, she could have put herself in a very compromising situation. As a lot of these baddies I've seen and heard of from the past, they get drunk and they do foolish things that they probably don't even remember the next day. Tommy has had a few run-ins with the law, and they always were surfaced around, some sort of
That's
influence
right,
that
Annette.
she was under, alcohol or some sort of drug, in my opinion, and it got her in a lot of trouble. I thought she had kind of sort of slowed down with doing, some of the things that she was doing. She appeared to me on social media not drinking as much as she was. This is going to definitely, if she has picked up the drinking heavy again, going to get her into a lot of trouble, because if you're walking up to a man at that, not even a woman, you don't know this man from a can of paint. What if the roles were reversed and he took advantage of you, um, threw you into his car and took you somewhere, and he had a dungeon in the basement and did something to you and no one ever saw you again? You got to be really careful of your surroundings and what you're doing under the influence and who you are as a celebrity and what can happen when you are caught slipping. And Tommy Lee definitely was caught slipping. I know when she woke up from, being drunk overnight and was sober, I know she was very embarrassed, because it's all around social media. And, this is going to be up for a lifetime. People are going to re-record this incident, and her kids and her kids' grandkids are going to see this. And this is what the lasting impression for her generation is going to see. It's going to be a generational curse of thinking that this is okay to do because she's Tommy Lee, and this is what we do in society in Hollywood. We have fun, we get drunk, we act irresponsible, we put our lives at risk, and there's no consequences to it. She's supposed to be leading by example, and once again, Tommy Lee is not leading by example. If anything, she's getting herself in awkward situations that could, possibly have her get hurt or unalive. She needs to be very careful. I mean, if it is a problem still with Tommy Lee with the drinking, maybe she needs to go to a detox or some sort of a 30-day program. Get that figured out, because that's really dangerous when you're walking up to someone that's probably stronger than you. Proven facts that a man's a little bit more stronger usually than a woman. He's a stranger. That could have ended really badly. Like I said, he could have took her off somewhere and violated her, or we would have never saw her because of what she did to him. Take her off somewhere, violate her, and do have his way with her, and do away with her. You have to be really careful when you're out here in these streets and how you move as a woman. See, a man can fall into a ditch and be drunk and dust himself off, and the next day he's not going to be looked at the same way as if a woman fell into a ditch and dust herself off. The woman's going to be looked at badly. And she needs to know that even though it's not right, we shouldn't be, stereotyping things that way. It should be equal for both men and women. That is how it's looked at. It does not look right. It's not a good look for a woman to be out here acting messy and raggedy and putting herself in a situation where it could end up dangerous, or where she could be losing her life because she's poking a man in his face. And she should be lucky that he restrained her and called the police, because she may not have woke up that night, because he could have done something really extreme to her. He could have went to the left, like, I don't know who this woman is, and she's disrespecting me, and I feel as though I have every right to use force because she used it on me. But luckily, he just called the police. They sorted out the issue. Tommy Lee went to jail, and of course, she probably got a bail, and she should be out by now. I will definitely update you on this current situation, if I hear anything more from Tommy Lee. But I think it's safe to say, if I don't update you with any new findings of this situation, that's probably because Tommy Lee is hiding, or maybe not hiding, but not wanting to speak about that drunken, embarrassing night last night that she had. Because who does, when they wake up from being drunk and they're sober? They have to live with the consequences of their actions and how much of an idiot they made themselves look from the night before. Yeah, she's lucky. That could have ended a lot worse. I'm gonna definitely start posting different social media influencers. They'll be, still relevant to the circus, or people that are associates or friends to either Blueface or Chrisean Rock, Carlissa, who knows, Blueface's father. I'm gonna start, and putting other content up besides just Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I know that they're going to be in everybody's mouth for quite some time now that Chrisean Rock has got locked up. People are still trying to figure things out. But yeah, we're going to definitely add to the portfolio of people to talk about, because there's a lot of mess going on social media, not just with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, but there's other people getting themselves in legal issues. But listen, I'm getting off. I will be back on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And as you guys leave out, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Mwah.